Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Alissa. I am student in the Industri Elektronika Engineering program at the State Vocational High School, 5 Batam. In this video, I would like to share the company profile and the tasks I performed during my internship. In my 11th grade specifically, and the second semester, I was required to carry out an internship. I was placed at XII ELIND Indonesia Limited Company in Lot 9. I started my internship lasted for 5 months from January 20 to June 20, 2024. XII Electronics Indonesia Limited Company is a multinational company engaged in electronic assembly, located at Road Beringin, Lot 9, 10. Batamindo Industrial Park, Muka Kuning, Batam, Riau Island, Indonesia, and has been established since 1994. XII Electronics Indonesia Limited Company is under the umbrella of XII Corporation, with all materials banks managed by XII Singapore. The headquarters of XII Electronics Indonesia Limited Company is located in Osaka, Japan, and served as the parent company for XII branches. The products of this company include rigid PCB assembly, flexible circuit assembly, box build assembly, COB and ACF bonding, electronics assembly, toys assembly, scanners, and plastic injection molding. During industrial internship at XII Electronics Indonesia, I was placed in the FIDC Department, Factory Automation Department Center. Here is the organizational structure of the FIDC department. The task of the FIDC department is to design or assembly automation machine and operate this machine, which will later be needed by XII Electronics Indonesia Limited Company as well as external suppliers. My role here was to assist the technician in building this machine. The machines are made from materials or parts that have been prepared by the company, starting with the design drawings including their dimension, and then assembling all the parts into one unit. Once the assembly is completed, the machine is programmed or operated according to the specific requirements. There are many different tasks I performed alongside the technician, but here I will share the set of one task that I frequently carried out during my time in the department is soldering. The soldering activity I performed was for the emergency robot. Before starting, I first prepared the tools and materials. First, there are tools, namely soldering iron, circuit diagram, wire cutters, clamp or ragun to hold the components, making it easier during soldering, digital multimeter. Then there are also materials, namely DB25 male or female connector, 60 core cable, soldering tin, and shrink tube. With all tools and materials ready, I could begin the soldering process for the emergency robot. Here are the steps. First, prepare the tools and materials. Next, take the DB25 male or female connector and apply a small amount of solder on the pins that will be used, making it easier when soldering. Then, prepare a 60 core cable and strip board ends of the cable about as long as your index finger until the small wires inside are visible. Once you see the small wires, strip the ends of each of the small wires to expose the copper. After this, begin soldering one end of the wire. Solder the small wire you just stripped onto the pins of the DB25 connector, following the provided circuit diagram. Don't forget to slide a 1.5 mm screen tube about 3 cm long onto the small wire before soldering, so that once soldered it will cover the soldered connection and prevent it from touching other pins. To do this, connect one probe to a hole of the DB25 connector and the other probe to the corresponding wire that has also been stripped. If everything is correct, slide a 5 mm screen tube about 10 cm long onto the small wires to keep them neat and prevent them from getting tangled. Finally, the component is ready to be installed on the emergency robot. That concludes my presentation video. I apologize for any mistakes in my work. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.